Hey teachers, this is Tina with ZUNI, and we really wanted you to know that we are here to support you during this uncertain time of how long you're going to be away from being able to educate the kids at the school. So we want to help give you resources that you can share out with students and families to really help keep the kids' skills sharp and inspire everyone to dream, learn, grow, and do together. So our teachers, our team has spent hours going out and searching the internet for you so that you don't have to. We find the free open educational resources that are created by, amazing, caring, and passionate individuals and organizations from around the world. It's great that they're willing to do this work and provide it to our educators and families at no cost. And so our goal is to connect you with these brave creators and their cool activities they've created. And then we want you to be able to collaborate back and forth, comment back and forth, find out which ones are doing what for you and how kids are interacting with the different ones. So you're going to be pretty excited about this platform and all of its capabilities. Your school and district can actually look at an enterprise solution where you can keep analytics and use this. So if they're looking for learning management systems, you're definitely going to want to have them consider ZUNI. But right now, we just want to get the resources at your fingertips. So that piece is always free. You can just access the resources and share them out however works best for you. So there's 3 things you need to know. You're going to need to get signed up. You're going to go to zunilearningtree.com. And then if you have any issues when you're signing up, you're going to hit this chat button and you can just comment with us and just ask us any questions. We're here to help support you. Remember, we're like that assistant that you dreamed about, need, and deserve. So just chat with us. Let us know what's up. And then to sign up, you're just going to click on this sign up button. So let's just jump in and get started. So when you click sign up, if you are with a private, charter, or homeschool, you're more than likely just going to need to click this button over here. Just say click here. If you're with a public school, your database is going to be inside of ZUNI, so you're going to be able to click, just like I'm going to give an example. I'm going to click Arkansas. I'm going to go to our ZUNI demo school. That's not where you want to go. You're going to go to your school district, and then you're going to come in. I'm going to come into our ZUNI demo school. So you would go any direction for your school and your district, and then click go. If for some reason you don't see go, it might be that maybe if you were on your phone doing this or something, if there was a hiccup, in internet at that time, just go back and reselect your school and district, and you'll see the go button. And then you click go, and you're going to be popped in, and you're going to be asked a few questions. So I'm going to pop in and I'm going to sign in as Tina McCord and create a username this way. And so the email is very important that you make sure you type your email address accurately. So just double check your email, make sure it's good. We're going to add another box pretty soon so the confirmation will happen automatically. And if there's a typo, oftentimes I get my N and G backwards. And then just click male or female, and that you're going to be the teacher license. We're going to be sharing a video for parents. If you just want to send it out and have parents sign up, they can do that easily. And so you can send them this and they'll do the family license, but you're going to take the teacher license is what you want to pick. And then pick a password. Keep all of this the same as what you use for something else. Don't make it anything different. There's no need to. It's all private to you. It's super secure. And just set it up, and then you can select a grade. If you're doing this and you have a keyboard option, it's super easy to hold the control button and then just pick the multiple grades that you want to have, and then just click I agree. If you don't have a keyboard, don't worry. You can change your grade super easy and just pick one and move forward. And then once you click I agree, click register, and you're going to have a verification email. So this message is going to tell you to check your email for verification. So let me go look at my email really quick, and I'll show you what that message will look like. So here's your message, and you're just going to simply click verify account. Please be sure to like us on Facebook, but you can do that even once you're already in ZUNI. And so let's just go ahead and click verify account. We pop in, and now you're going to be able to just put your username and password in here. I'm actually going to go ahead and log in as my current demo one that I have, so I can show you your capabilities of what you can do. So you'll just put your username and password, and you're going to log in, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so I have logged in as demo teacher interface to show you what you have here. So what you're going to see right here are widgets. These little widgets, your dashboard is going to come populated with 7. You're going to have the weather, type in your zip code, and you're going to be able to see your local weather. And then just you'll have Wonderopolis, which is a great tool created by the National Center for Family Learning. If you're not familiar with it, you're going to want to. You can simply scroll down, and if you click on the what is an amoeba, and it's going to actually be able to read to you. So this is something that you really want to make sure that we have with our families, because this is something they can listen to every day, and they're going to have new conversations in the home they would have never had, which is, everybody has time to have conversations these days. So you definitely want to make sure that they are aware of this. You can add your own messages, so you could actually message if you add your students yourself, or if your students have signed up and selected the school and district, you'll be able to find them and add them. Again, this is, I want you to know ZUNI is a very powerful tool. It's full learning management, full content management, full collaboration, but we just want to get you started with resources is the most important thing. So you're going to be able to find content right up here. So if you want to go and teach literacy and you want to make sure some work is going on in adjectives, you'll have all types of resources you can share with them, print material, games, videos, etc. And your kids are going to have access to this as well. So I want to show you what your kids are going to see. This is your next set of filters. So you want to make sure once you've clicked on that you're looking at adjectives. Here are some games. Here are lesson ideas. Here are print materials. Here are smart notebooks, teacher pay teacher freebies, and video visuals. So you're going to have all of these resources just at your fingertips, and then you can do great things with them. So if you're using Google Classroom or Teams, Microsoft Teams, or some other learning management system, you can easily just click share, and then you can just copy that link and paste it into wherever, whatever else you're using. If you want to use it with ZUNI, you can certainly create groups in ZUNI and share it out through ZUNI as well. Populate your Facebook page with some cool activities. And that's really all you need to know for today. All these other things we can show you later on. You could actually pop it if you directly into one of your Google Classrooms as well. So it's really easy to take the content then and put it where you want to, which is so instead of spending hours searching and then trying to figure out how you're going to get it over into all your different places, it's really just pretty much done here for you. So let me just show you the screens side by side. On the left side is your screen. On the right, the kids' screen. So every time they log in, they're simply going to go to zunilearningtree.com, click log in. They're going to be able to log in. It always tells them something positive, and click continue. We have a video that shows a parent, so if you want your parents to just sign the kids up, they can. We have a video that explains all of that, and this is what they're going to see. Or you can create logins for the kids too and send it out that direction, whatever you're most comfortable with and you feel works best for you. So when kids log in, the way that this is their dashboard, just like you have a dashboard. Because I'm in as my ZUNI demo student, I actually have links to my school, my district, my state. So think of ZUNI as being that one place for kids to be able to go to access everything. So whether they're working with Microsoft OneDrive or Google Drive or Google Classroom or ZUNI's classes, everything can be here, which kids love, parents love. They don't have to go to 50 different places to find what they want to be able to get into. And when you open it, it actually opens and stays inside of ZUNI here when you're using these productivity tools. Here's a great thing they can just do. So they can just finish. We have a little bit of time left in March. They can go in and look at women in history resources. There's a lot of different resources they can look at in here. When they click on something, like if I'm going to click on women in history, I'm going to be able to come in and I'm going to have videos, games, tools. So all the resources that the kids' fingertips are going to be games, interactives, videos, things like this. So they're going to be able to come in and just really enjoy a lot of activities about a ton of different topics. So not only can you help to keep their kids' skills sharp like we talked about, now you have great enrichment activities. If you're connected with your students via a ZUNI class, or if you have them connected any direction, then they can rate and review, comment, and they can share back with you and tell you what they think about what the activities they were on. So that's pretty powerful. It's one thing to just get them resources. It's another thing to actually have their input back of what they, how they felt about it. And then you actually could see how often they clicked on it, what they've clicked on, who's clicked on it. So we really give you this full set of analytics to go with this content that's already pre-populated inside the platform. You can even add your own content, and then you'll have that same analytics on it as well. So once it comes into ZUNI, it's capable of all the analytics. So we're going to go back and show you where their content is. So their content is housed all the way into these smaller boxes. So you'll see each category, each subject, like math or science, has a different set of colors. So if I'm in and I want to be working with, I can just click on Games Free, and now I'm going to have access to games in all different kind of skill levels. And depending on the grade level assigned to the student that's open to will depend on the content that shows up. So if we want them to practice, like, hey, this is a good time to really get your skills sharp on money, go play some money games. And like I said, if you're connected with them, then they can respond back. And that connection can take place. Right now, it's just open to take place if you want to use it that direction. But there's also the enterprise district solution. So a lot of districts right now are out looking like, oh my gosh, how can we work with online content? Please be sure and share with your administration that ZUNI is definitely something they want to have in that group of resources that they're considering. Because nobody has pre-populated content in this manner, that actually allows you to get analytics on each piece of content. I think this is going to be powerful over time to see how is a resource really impacting a student's learning. So let's come back. So it's easy. They have it for all the different content areas. Once kids are in, kids will navigate their platform super easy. Like, they're always reminding me of great features ZUNI has that I sometimes forget. So all we need to do is get them the login and show them where to log in. So again, just showing they have their joke of the day, their quote of the day. Access to Wonderopolis is in their cool because your widget is over here. They have access to these same cool kind of widgets like this. You can create and customize widgets that can pop up over here as well. Again, because I'm on my demo site, I have more than what you actually stays in ZUNI. There's a little close button up here. So now we can have the kids really getting in and not only just the particular assignments, but they can actually be just learning about what's going on around the world through some of these great resources created by organizations, the News for Kids, that out free Science for Kids Fun Facts. If you click on it and move down through, there's actually great resources in all different topics for kids to just be able to explore and see what's going on with all their different topics. Wonderopolis is located here for them, so they can keep up with what's going on in Wonderopolis. Later on, if your school or district does have like an enterprise model, you can theme. So ZUNI is meant to ignite learning movement. So if you have like this one district has a one book, one district, they actually can have resources that pop out here. You can have an audio ebook of the week. You could have math vocabulary. I mean, it's just really unlimited. The power that you have when you have ZUNI at the district level. But right now, the power of it, just having it, the free access for our kids and families and for teachers to just be moving forward in content. So what's great, kids, and one of the things they comment on the most is they love that they can explore content. So we're always adding, you just started building out a career exploration sections, and over time you're going to see it. If you have resources you think that main ZUNI, just send them to us, tell them in that chat box, let us know where you think they should go. We can populate them out here. It's a very collaborative community sort of growth and development for ZUNI's content. We had one young girl who learned how to convert fractions to decimals through some of the songs in ZUNI. You have cursive writing, your young kids will have handwriting, audio ebooks, so definitely you want this with all of our families. Like, I didn't know about Storyline Online until ZUNI, and that totally, as a parent, was one of the most important resources I had because it built this just enrichment in our home about learning. We just snuggled up and got read to all the time, and we still do this even today, years later, and we just love these books. So this is where we talk about that you can ignite a movement, because now you'd have access to these great resources in one easy place, and you can gather feedback from your parents and students as they use the different content. Kids can change their background. They know how to do all this. They can pop all the way around. They're actually, much faster in all of this stuff. So they're amazing once they get in, and they just love that everything is in one location. So here's an example of Storyline Online. I'm just going to click YouTube, and now I'm going to be able to easily just watch this. I did this with my little niece who's 4 years old, and she just loved the monster under my bed. So that's easy to use content. Teachers, there are very powerful tools that you can use over here, but we'll send you videos showing you how to do those different things. We just really want you being able to quickly access content, see what you have. And so let me just pop this over and just to show the teacher's view again. What you want to do with ZUNI is over here. Your content is up here, but anything that you might want to do takes place over here. So if you wanted to add classes and add your students, you can do that super easy right here. It's just under classes and assignments. Three steps. So in ZUNI, we try to make sure nothing is more than 3 steps. You can just simply go add a new class, and then you could give your students a code. So you could just send them an email and say, hey, here's a code for ZUNI, and then they're going to be logged in. It's that easy. So if I just wanted to say this is going to be my CV19 resource class, resources during this time, during this break, and then click save. Now you'll have an option. This class is going to have a code, and so you can send your families and you can send your kids this code, and all they have to do is go to ZUNILearningTree.com. There's an option underneath if they've never signed up to just click sign up with a code, and that's if they're very first time signing up, and then they'll just use this code and they'll be able to sign in right away. Let me show you that real quick. To ZUNILearningTree.com. And they're going to click the login button. They'll only have to do this once. Once you get them past this, then you can just show them how to just bookmark it, etc. And here is, are you a student joining a class? So this is what they're going to do because they don't have a username or password yet. So they just want to join your class. And when they do, they're going to put the code right here. So very similar to what you've seen with other programs where you can join groups and etc. via classes. So then you can just simply make a name up. And then I can come in the username or password. You want to make sure it's unique. So if you can use that username or password, if you happen to have some kind of an email program format, that can be your first one, or just something that kids are used to. If they're used to their student ID number and birth date combination, do that sort of thing first. So just for this one, I'm just gonna make something up here, and I'm gonna put, for a birthday is a great thing. So if you have to put a first name and a last name, then just go ahead and put like the first month and the year, birth year, and then that allows it to be very unique, and you won't worry about running into duplications. And then just go ahead and, again, the password should be something they're familiar with. Don't make it new, and then just go ahead and click a grade, and then they're going to be able to just go ahead and sign up, and they'll be in. So it's that easy. So if you're like 4th grade and up and you're used to, your students have worked with codes before, it's super easy to do that same thing with ZUNI as well. And but if not, then you may just want to share with parents, have them sign kids up, or you may want to manually add your students.